Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about sketchbooks a little bit more and make sure that everybody understands what they need to be doing for it. Um, so if we look here, this is also on Schoology. This is our sketchbook weekly assignments. So you will have a drawing every week that you will need to do. This is for B Day, which it'll end up switching now. Since we will be going to distance learning, so all sketchbooks will be due the same day. I'm going to have it due a Monday. I'm going to sign it a Monday and then have it due the next Monday. So you get an entire week to draw one thing in your sketchbook. So like our first one is going to be food, and that's going to be due this coming Monday instead of a Tuesday. So these are Tuesday's dates because when we were doing hybrid, you guys were B Day and I saw you on Tuesdays. So we're going to switch that to Mondays. I have food, sports, nature, anything, transportation, animals, holiday, and cartoon on here. So there's a total of 8. They're each worth 10 points. So this right here is a whole 80 points. I made them really broad, so it could be for food, it could be anywhere. Somebody could be drawing spaghetti where somebody else could draw just fruit. So it could be a variation of drawings that you could turn in. Anything is where you can actually draw whatever you want for that week. Transportation, hopefully all of these make sense. So this is the list. Please do them. This is 80 points. Plus, you need to decorate and design the cover of your sketchbook and the back cover. So each of those are also worth 10 points. Your front cover's 10 points, your back cover's 10 points. So in all, sketchbook in general and assignments is going to be worth 100 points in class. That's a big amount of points. So you're going to want to do these and turn them in. So I'm just going to kind of show you a couple other examples here. So let's say I'm not very good at art, and how do I get a 10 out of 10? Excuse me. Or maybe I really am good at art and all I have to do is draw one thing, but I add all these extra things to it. So let's say I'm going to split this in half here. One person, let's say on this side, all they would have to do, sorry, excuse me, this is not going to be my best here on a computer, comes in and draws a football like that. Okay. Where maybe the other person comes in, draws their football. Ooh, this is interesting on here. They add dimension to their laces. Okay, so spending a little bit more time actually on drawing, adding maybe NFL. Maybe some texture. So football isn't just totally smooth. It has those kind of polka dot textures to it. Maybe they came in and added some shading to their football. Added a Nike sign. Okay. And then even probably colored it. So the difference of effort and amount of time each of these would have taken depends on how many points you also get. So this one with a little bit better drawing of the football would have been a 10 out of 10. Okay, this one over here probably maybe a 4 out of 10. If you're lucky, maybe a 5. So if you are a person that does something more like this, and you're not sure how to add shading or not sure how to add texture, definitely try it. to get those extra points. But what you could end up doing to add to this, let me erase these here quick, get these out of the way so I can add to my picture. Okay, to add to this, to get more points than just the 4, you could come in and add the actual football field, the goalpost. Okay, you could add maybe the stands that people sit in. You could add sun in the sky, clouds, all that stuff. So I now, instead of just one quick football that I drew, have all of this extra stuff that I also get for points. And then for sure, color it. Definitely get 7 points if you don't color your picture. So nothing higher than a 7. Ooh, excuse me. Unless you shade. So here's a couple, just 2 examples. These would be both worth about the same amount because now you spent all this time adding the extra stuff, which will get you more points, or you added the texture and the shading and the more details, which also gets you those 10 points. Okay, so just wanted to clarify how to get the points for your sketchbook assignments. And then to turn them in during distance learning. So we need to go to Schoology here, which I will end up switching as well. I don't think I have it in here quite yet. Go to our Schoology, and then there's the weekly sketchbook assignment folders right there. Click on that. And then we have our A and B day, and I'm going to probably just get rid of the B day here, so because we want Mondays. Here's where you're going to take a picture. You're going to take a picture of your sketchbook drawing and your sketchbook, because that's what also is going to be due Monday. And you're going to click on Upload Pictures here. And look, I already have one. Awesome. Okay, so you're going to add media. Here's the Add Media button up here. You're going to click on that, and then wherever you took your picture, you're going to find it. You're going to do Attach Files and find it within your files here, or your Google Drive or whatever. And then you're going to add your media. If for some reason you don't see this button, feel free to email me a picture. Don't just not do it. Anything after Monday will be considered late. So you get docked points every time every day it is late. So eventually it'll be worth no points at all. So please turn it in right away on time. You definitely can work ahead and turn them in ahead of time, which is totally up to you. So hopefully this clarifies the sketchbook thing a little bit further. Any other assignments during distance learning will be on Schoology. Please check every day and make sure that you are all caught up. All right, good luck. All right, hey guys, so I just wanted to make a video and discuss the sketchbook covers and stuff like that just a little bit more in depth, just in case you weren't exactly sure where to go with it. So on my screen here, I just drew something up quick using Google Drawing. Not obviously my best work. It's a little bit harder on a computer than in hand for me. But some things that you will need for your sketchbook cover. So sketchbook in 7th and 8th grade is going to be required as a project. So your cover needs to have your name in bubble letters. Okay, it doesn't have to be bubbly. It could be more sharp edges and stuff like that, but basically shape letters. So I don't want you just to draw out your name. You need 3 symbols about you. So like I drew a camera, I drew a softball up here, and then let's say Miss Pullman Snapchats. Okay, so I drew a Snapchat ghost down there. You will need pattern behind everything. So I started drawing patterns here, swirlies, lines, and just make sure that you go behind your name and behind your pictures, your symbols that you make. And then you will need color. So your cover of your front of your sketchbook will look kind of something like this, hopefully better. But it's going to be worth 10 points for the cover. So make sure that you have all of these requirements on the front and you spend time on it and make it look nice. And then the back cover of your sketchbook is anything you want. However, no scribbling. You won't get points for scribbling and stuff like that. You will need color also on the back. And then the drawing, whatever you draw, whether it's just patterns or, or other pictures, just make sure it's worth 10 points. So this is just an example of what your front cover and your back cover should be for your sketchbook. Now, the inside stuff, I have this on Schoology. It's our weekly sketchbook assignment, so you'll get a drawing, one for each week, which you will have to do. It's assigned on a Monday, and it's due the next Monday. So you get an entire week to do one drawing in your sketchbook, which our first week is food. So food is due on Monday. It can be anything, any type of food you want. Some people might do spaghetti versus a basket of fruit. Okay, so that works. Sports, nature, anything. This is basically whatever you want to draw in your sketchbook for that week. Transportation, animals, holiday, and cartoon. All right, so all of these, this is your weekly assignments, and this is in Schoology. So let's go back here. And just to talk about how I kind of grade each drawing in your sketchbook and how you could get 10 points if you aren't the best drawer. So each of these pictures are worth 10 points, okay? One is clearly a little bit more advanced than the other, but one has more stuff in it than the other as well. So this side here, somebody could just draw one football and get a 10. But they added texture to their football. They made their stitches look more 3D. They added decals such as NFL and your Nike. They added shading, okay, and they colored it. So this would count. Over here, this football was drawn really quickly. There's no shading or texture or anything on it. So then they went in and added more things to their picture to get that extra 10 points, to get the actual 10 points. So they came in, added a football field, added goalposts, numbers, stuff like that, bleachers, sky. And once it's colored, it would be worth also 10 points. Now, if you don't color it, the best you could probably do is 7 or 8 out of 10. So please, please color. So this kind of gives you a little example. Maybe you're here or maybe you're here. Just make sure you add more stuff. The more stuff, the more filled your paper is, the better grade you will get. All right. Then on Schoology, I just kind of wanted to show you where you will be posting these during distance learning. So you'll have to take a picture of your drawings or your sketchbook that you finished, and you'll have to post them on Schoology. So here's the weekly sketchbook folder. You're going to click on that, go under that, pull it up here quick. We got to take this one off. But that one assigning sheet that I told you about with all the weekly drawings is right here. I'm going to get rid of this one because there will be no A or B day anymore with distance learning. Here is where you're going to upload your picture. So you got to take a picture of your sketchbook for that week, and you're going to click on this page, upload picture here. And we have one in there already, I see. Okay, which is awesome. And then you're going to add media button right up here. And then from here, click here, and then you'll find your picture wherever you saved it, whether it's on your phone or your computer. If it's on your phone, you might have to email it to yourself to your Chromebook and then upload it that way. If for some reason you do not see this button here, it's not working, email me a picture, please, of your sketchbook. So the first thing that's due on Monday, you will need a picture of your front cover of your sketchbook, your back cover, and food. So you will probably be putting 3 pictures up in this folder on Monday. Any late work, so let's say you forgot to do it and now you're turning it in on Tuesday, it's going to be a couple of points docked for being late. Okay, same goes for distance learning. So please keep an eye on that, keep up to date, check Schoology every day, and try and turn your things in on time. Still better to turn it in late than not at all. So just think about that while you are working. And if you have questions for me, make sure you email me or ask. All right, hope that helps. Thanks.